Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Bridwell alongside Dan Hermsmeyer. Coach, season's wrapped up a few weeks ago. Your second year here at the University of Memphis. How was the second year? You had some marked improvements, some new school records. So just kind of give us your thoughts on it.
Yeah, it was a great year. As you said, we had some success this year. Not really where we want to be as a team quite yet, but we definitely had some individual success. With both Leighton and Levi earning All-America honors and Levi qualifying for the championships. So, we're moving in the right direction. We just need to build that team strength in the future.
First year, you kind of get your feet wet. You're learning how things run around the program, not just for the coaching, but all the administrative duties, media duty, things like that. Second year, you have a feel for it. Now that going into your third year next year, now your feet are firmly planted. You've got things in place. It's the Dan Hermsmeyer way of doing things.
I would like to think that I kind of have my feet under me now. It was very much drinking from a fire hose in the beginning last year, but it is much easier to go about the day and kind of be there for the athletes when they need me and kind of plan where things are going in the future. Something
we've not talked a lot about, and you just had the official ceremony, but you've been in the facility now, the R.F. Fogelman Rifle Range. I know you guys were finally glad to have that group come in, honor them, have the official ribbon cutting.
Definitely. It was a great ceremony. We got to meet a lot of great ambassadors and supporters of the team, and we are very thankful to Fogelmans for their help and support. It's going to definitely affect the current student athletes and student athletes to come in the future. So it was great.
It's so much more than facility, dude. It's equipment stuff and needs, things like that you need for a program to run successfully.
Yeah, it'll help in just about all aspects of the program, from traveling to equipment needs, sort of like you said. It is an expensive sport to have all the equipment that each shooter needs to compete well, so that definitely will help in that area.
A big place, and you just mentioned travel, this will help you because the rifle does get kind of international. You're looking for recruits all over the place. Yep. Is your international recruiting, and you mentioned travel does add up there.
Yeah, that's not a cheap way to look for potential student athletes. There are a lot overseas, a lot that haven't really been looked at very much by teams over here. So yeah, that will definitely also help in that area of trying to find the best both domestically and internationally.
Speaking of international recruits and travel, Levi right now, a very unique experience. Had a great season, being rewarded for that now. As we speak, he is in China shooting in the ISSF World Cup. So that's got to be an incredible experience for him.
It absolutely is, yeah. Ever since the beginning of the spring season, he's done very, very well. Like you said, qualified for championships. He's now over in China. He just competed last night. And achieved his minimum qualification score that he needs to be eligible to compete in the next Olympics if he makes it through the United States selection procedures.
Have you had a chance to talk to him since he's been over there?
I have not. I watched most of his match and then fell asleep. He shot at like 2 a.m. our time, but I will definitely be speaking with him once he gets through his flights and everything.
He still has one more international trip, at least one more to make, and it'll be over in Italy.
Yeah. As part of his performance at NCAAs, he was selected to compete in the World University Games in Italy this summer, and that'll be a really great experience for him. He's really kind of living the athlete's dream right now, being able to travel all over internationally and travel with Team USA and get that amazing experience that you just can't really find at a whole lot of matches over here in the United States.
I know it's a technical process and probably technical to explain, but in layman's terms, since you mentioned he got the minimum score he needs to make it through some procedures. Just for the casual Tiger fan out there that might not know rifle a lot or the scoring system, what would he need to do, or where's he sitting for a chance maybe to be on the U.S. Olympic team?
Yeah, so over the next few years, starting at the end of this year, the Team USA will start having their own selection procedures to find the top 1, top 2 shooters in the country to compete for the Olympics or in the Olympics. So if he were to make it to that first or second spot in small bore or air gun, now that he has that qualification score that he just shot in a China World Cup, he would be eligible to go to the Olympics. But if you, for example, make it through the United States procedures, but you don't have that minimum qualification score in a World Cup, he wouldn't be able to go. So he's kind of satisfied that first requirement, and now he has to make it through our own procedures that the United States has.
Sounds very exciting. It's great for him, and it's great for the program, too.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's really representing our team and the university very well.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
Dan Hermsmeyer, I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.